Hi guys, Ivy here, and I wanted to let you peek inside the Society for Literary Adventurers. Now, this course comes with a plethora of classes, as you've seen in our review. We are going to look specifically at the Murder on the Orient Express because I have a son headed into 10th grade who is fascinated by all things Agatha Christie. We are eagerly awaiting A Haunting in Venice to come out this fall. It's kind of a mommy-son date night every time there's a new Agatha Christie. And so he's very excited to dive into the British literature series installment of Murder on the Orient Express. All of the book clubs that are set up through the Society of Literary Adventures are going to be set up similarly to the way that this one is. So when you log in, now it says welcome to the book of the month. When these were first released, they were done as a book of the month, but now you have access to all of them. You will see that we are talking about Murder on the Orient Express. And for this class, you are going to need the book, Murder on the Orient Express. You can get it in any format that you want. You will also need the Norton Sampler 7th edition with different essays in it. We were able to find this one at the library. And the book Painless Grammar. Now we have Painless Grammar and Painless Spelling and Painless Vocabulary. It's a set of 3. For this class, you only need the Painless Grammar. If you can find all 3 on eBay, I think we got ours for like $5. I highly recommend getting the entire set. Now, you will notice on the side that it's broken down by the welcome, which is this page, and then week one copy work, week 2, week 3, etc. There are 4 weeks for each book. Each week comes with copy work, and that looks like this. It's got a paragraph. You're going to use the quote for the copy work. If you're not sure how copywork and dictation works, there is an article here to walk you through that. I know a lot of homeschool families use copywork and dictation, but you might be new to homeschooling. And then we are focusing this week on subject-verb agreement, and it tells us a bit about that, where to read those sections in Painless Grammar, and something that I really like are these pages, PDF pages for practice that you can download and print. Now, every week has one of those under the copywork section. So that makes it really easy for you, Mom. For me, I like to just download all 4 weeks worth of stuff at once. Then I don't have to worry about it again for another month. And it's readily available when my son gets there. We don't necessarily use the complete and continue buttons. If you do that, it will keep track of your progress. You can see it says 13% complete because really all I marked complete was way up here with the let's get started, the legal stuff, and the workshops. Oh, remember I said there were bonus workshops for Mom? I know, this is a squirrel moment. But these are the workshops. There are various workshops. Every month there's something new added, and it just walks you through various issues or struggles or, little things about homeschooling that will make your life a lot easier. There are also, you can't see them here, but there are also some bonuses. There's Christmas bonus, planner bonus, nature bonus. We've talked about those in the review. So if you're watching this on YouTube, then make sure that you go back to the review link that's linked in the video description and read the full review. You'll see more pictures and you'll get a better idea of what all is included with the entire Society for Literary Adventures. Again, we are just looking at the Murder on the Orient Express. So what is week 1? What does that entail? Well, click here, week 1. It's got it all broken down for you. And it tells you what to do on day 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you might be thinking, okay, students should read the complete section's background info. What on earth does that mean? Well, when you clicked on the book club, it pulled this up. And that shows you week 1, background info. There's an article about Agatha Christie and a brief video, as well as an article on why detective fiction is so popular. So you can print this out for your students to use. My son doesn't do that. I just direct him to this page right here and he works his way through it. Now, on this page, as he works his way through it, I do have him use the complete and continue courses. I didn't have him for the purpose of this video because I didn't want to get it all mixed up as I was showing you things, but I will have him complete and continue so that I can log in and I can see, okay, he is 11% done. So that means he's about halfway done with this week because each week is going to be 25%. Then we go to read, write, and learn. Volume 1 is chapters 1 through 8. We've got some writing questions. We have some things to help you research, dig a little bit deeper. I like to call them rabbit trails, although she has some other rabbit trails here. An article on foreshadowing, which we know is a big literary element. Coming down to vocabulary. If your student has a vocabulary notebook, then go ahead and have him or her put these in there. And then there are vocabulary flashcards and a quiz if you would like to use that, as well as spelling quizzes on Quizlet. For grammar, I showed you those pages that you can print out. They correspond to these pages in Painless Grammar. We have a rabbit trail for geography. And in this case, we're going to be looking at some geography of the Middle East. Syria, Iraq, Turkey, lots of different places. And magic dust. Again, all of this is not to be completed in one day. It's in 1 week. So for your detective's log for your magic dust, that's estimated to take 1 to 2 hours over several days. She has provided you with the detective log to download, which I have very slow internet, so it's still pulling up. All right, here we go. Murder on the Orient Express detective log. And this helps your student to look through the different clues that are provided as we go through the book. This is a great way to practice that foreshadowing, maybe help them do a little bit of predicting as they're reading. So for the next month, record any suspects and clues that you discover and try to solve the mystery before the solution is revealed. Again, that works on that predicting skill. It's a big part of reading. Some questions to ponder. These are things if you are reading along with your student, or maybe if you guys want to watch the video together at the end of the month, that you can talk about. There are free writing exercises, which lead into a writing project. One way to become better at writing is to read good writing. So we've got a reading assignment, and that comes from the Norton Sampler. It's just a short essay. And then we have a writing assignment about analyzing literature. And finally, the last part of week 1 is show what you know. Dictate your passages. If you've never used dictation before, she walked you through how to do that very briefly. We review grammar, foreshadowing, vocabulary, all of those things. That's in show what you know. And then it's rinse and repeat for weeks 2, 3, and 4. 4 weeks, basically the same thing. You can see our rabbit trails are the Cyrillic alphabet. Sketching a suspect, real life inspiration, kimonos, and solve the mystery. Our rabbit trails are all things that might be of interest to your student that I like to call them squirrels because my sons are always running off in different directions as they're inspired by the things that they read. And finally, we have Party School. For every book, she provides a menu, decoration ideas, and activities to go along with the book if you are working with other kids or if you're doing this in a co-op setting, so that you can really culminate your experience of reading with an event. And that's a peek inside the Murder on the Orient Express book club. Be sure to check out all of the books that are available through the Society of Literary Adventurers and give it a whirl to see if it is a good fit for your family with one of the free, I believe that there are 4 available, with one or even all 4 of the free book clubs that you can join, again, at the link on the review page. Have a great day.